Okay, hello. For our project, we did agriculture and we decided to go with a project that had three bases for it, which I'm going to show you right now. It consisted of the news articles that would be related to agriculture, which is this part, where as you can see, it has the news title and the news a link itself, and it updates depending on the different genres. So this will update itself. And then we have the crops, which is where you can see all the information for the crop. You can put in your crop name. So we have four different seeds for now. And then the amount of acres you have. So let's say we had rice and we put in 12 and we did a cost and a return. And one last one is weather. And this one is partially just to see the what the weather is like and the description of the weather. There was supposed to be more, but we didn't have enough time to add on to it. So this was supposed to give you like wind speed and humidity and stuff like that, but we didn't have enough time. Okay, that's that's all for the program itself. And then moving on to the coding, we decided to go with API calls for the different APIs of New York Times and um, the weather API. And the way I did this was through the HTTP client. As you can see here, I've got the URL and the API key, and then all I had to do was do a run async task threading with the actual template object, which would be my article feed class with the URL and the URL parameter, and it will go and grab my results as string from the response and then deserialize from JSON into normal objects, which then I would be able to access through either my user controls, sorry, not my user control crops, my user control weather. So here, I'm calling get weather, or my New York Times. Okay, on to Gabe. Gabe?
Hi, I'm going to be talking about the actual backend for our props class. So right here, we just have instantiation of objects that were created in the crops underscore models. I'm doing it through your screen, Kush.
Oh, you're doing it through my screen? Oh, my bad.
Under the crops underscore models project, we have all of our classes for the different seeds or slash crops. So this is just basic object-oriented programming that was implemented with some hard-coded values that were researched through uh, the through a government website that gave out information for agriculture. These are all based off of national averages. So we just took that data, we hard-coded it in here, and we created some methods that would display some info, which Kush showed you on the crops uh, tab of the project. So that's pretty much it for the back end of this. Just simple object-oriented programming methods used, and yeah, that's it.
You don't want to go over the control crops and what like
Yeah. So sorry, we're really tired. Control crops pretty much. We created a button that was going to represent the cost of actually planting a certain crop. So again, we have instantiation of objects, and then we have a try parse method to make sure that the correct data type is being put in. And then if it is, then we also make sure that the acres amount is greater than 0, so it's not a negative value that it's taking in. And from there, it's just checking the string value, making sure it's the right thing. Then it continues to call the method, the cost calculator, and then pretty much the same thing for the returns. except it just calls a different method.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.